Once we empower the teenagers of India, then only India can become a superpower.
Superteen. I am Superteen. Superteen.
Come on, Superteens, we got this.
Once you know what your goal is, you have the ability to say no to distractions, and that is what helps you with commitment.
This bootcamp has changed my life completely.
It was amazing.
There are 6 pillars to become a super teen.
The best thing I have learned in Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp is about financial literacy.
The best thing I learned were the 6 pillars, which gave me a lot of information about business.
The best takeaways, the 7 habits of effective learning.
My favorite part from today's session was the visualization part.
Because of the communication session, I can speak confidently in front of everyone.
I learned how the use of AI can make our life easier and better.
Best thing I learned from this bootcamp is about stock market, IPO, the various chart patterns that Vishal sir has shown us.
The best thing which I learned from this bootcamp is the visualization and the affirmation, and also the 7 habits.
Talent can make you a millionaire, but if you want to become a billionaire, you need character and attitude.
When you take charge of your habits, you become a super teen.
I am a super teen. Hey guys, this is Vishal and welcome to this introduction session for Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp. Yuva Gurukool के bootcamp के intro session में आपका स्वागत है. And we are super excited. Did you see that first bootcamp was such a big hit, such a big success that we are doing it again on 21st and 22nd of June. And this is going to be a 2-day boot camp from morning 10 to evening 4 o'clock. So, are you guys excited? First of all, let me see all of you on camera. Put your cameras on. Right? Everyone has to be a camera on. Like, okay. So, last time when we did this program, we had people like teenagers from all over India. And this time, we have teenagers from out of India also. We have people from UAE, like countries like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Saudi, and we also have some people from Singapore and some people from UK as well. So it's going to be a global event, right? So don't miss out on this. So let me just give you what this bootcamp looks like. Some of them are going to repeat the bootcamp. Those who already done one bootcamp, but some of you are for the first time attending. So this 2-day bootcamp will cover a major portion about how you become a super teen. What is super teen? Right? Let me see where are you logging in from right now. If you are there in the chat, come on. You need to be very active in the chat, right? That's where you participate, engage, and you also share a lot of things because then that's how you're going to interact with me. That's how I know that whether you're understanding or not. We'll also have one-on-one session with some of you to ask your doubts and questions and queries, right? Can you put that in the chat, everyone? Which city, which place, which country? Come on. Yes. Yeah, we have Bangalore, there's Rajkot, Delhi. Oh, that's a lot of them. We have Mumbai, we have Surat, we have Mumbai, then again, yes, and a lot of them. Ahmedabad, Chennai, Odisha, and Vapi, Mulund, and then we have Haryana, Gurgaon, Delhi, Coimbatore, Coorg. Great, fantastic. So we have people from all the cities almost around India. Like that, you have to interact. So let me just give you a glimpse of this 2-day event. 2-day event में क्या क्या होगा, right? So the most important part, if you have parents, मैं चाहता हूँ first rule is that you should also come with your friend or your brother or your sister, or maybe even your parents will learn a lot. So make sure they are there with you on Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Sunday को आपको रिप्लेस मिलते हैं 2 हफ्तों तक, आप बाद में भी देख सकते हो, बट मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप लाइव अटेंड करें ताकि आप लाइव इंटरेक्शन भी कर सको और बहुत कुछ सीख सके, right? So let me just give you a glimpse of what we are going to do now, right? On your screen, which is the teen success pyramid. एक successful teen बनने के लिए we need 3 things. What are those 3 things? One, we want to have a lot of talent. सबको talent चाहिए. I want to learn AI, I want to learn communication, I want to learn business, I want to learn finance. But ये सारा talent कुछ काम का नहीं है अगर if you don't have the right character. How do you build character? By your habits, right? By your personal habits, interpersonal habits, by your internal thing. And the third thing, what you need is to have the right attitude, right? What is your attitude? Now let me give you an example. You have a lot of talent, you know how to handle things and how to code and how to do AI and all. But your attitude is not right. Let's say you procrastinate a lot. You just delay things. You are lazy and you are negative, always blaming people, always claiming people, or always putting reasons and excuses. So your talent is great, but your attitude is not right. It will not make you a successful person or a successful teen. If your character, like you are always talking about yourself, you want to brag about yourself, you want to only think about, you're selfish. You don't think about the other person. You always have this habit of win-lose, like I should always win, the other person may lose. Then you will not go ahead. So all the big successful people you know, they, along with great talent, also had a great character. Be it Sachin Tendulkar, A.R. Rahman, Amitabh Bachchan, or you look at the legends like Messi or Ronaldo, or you look at the legends like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and all that. Right? Some people might have some bad habits or they might get to the top without the right character or attitude, but you will not sustain there. आप वहाँ पे sustain नहीं करोगे. आपको success मिल जाएगा, लेकिन आप sustain नहीं कर पाओगे. So this program is not about only talent. I will teach you finance. I will teach you stocks. I will teach you mutual funds. I will teach you how to save money, how to invest money, how to spend money, all that. But that is a talent. That's a skill. But if you don't have the right character, you might earn the money, but you might lose it, or you might overspend it, or you might use it for bad use, right? And if you have the wrong attitude, you might not do it at all. You'll just procrastinate, or you'll just take sides, or you'll just put it on something else, or I'll do one day, I'll do later, and all that. So I just don't want to build your talent. I want to build all 3 things which you can see on your screen, which is talent, attitude, and character. So if you put an acronym for that, we can say CAT, CAT, character, attitude, and talent. So this program, 2-day program, we have to work on all 3 of them. And to work on all 3 of them, we have to work on, to become a super teen in this world. What you need, 6 pillars of becoming a super teen. Let me show you on that. The first one is, it's not in any order, financial literacy. So many teenagers nowadays got addicted to this online shopping. Swiggy, Zomato, Amazon, Myntra, Instamart, Zepto. You just click the button and you get the thing at your place, right? Your new t-shirt or new ice cream or something like that. You don't even know that if I just buy one less t-shirt or one order from Zomato, which I don't order for 500 rupees, and I invest that money for the long term, so when I become 18 or 21, how much that money will grow. Not only it will save money, but it will save your body from the junk food, right? It's just small habits of saving, spending, earning, right? All those things are going to be there. How to spend wisely. Like most people, there is a concept called need versus want. Need versus want. What do you mean by need versus want? Like I need a laptop to work on my project in school. But do I need an iMac, like a Mac Pro book, which costs you like 2 lakh rupees? Or I just need a laptop which costs 30,000. So you need a laptop, but your want is iMac, right? The difference between the need and the want can be 1 lakh rupees. That 1 lakh rupees right now can be saved for future, which can make you a lot of money. So we'll talk about all this need versus want. We'll talk about finance, which is about how does the money work? What is simple interest? How does the money grow? What is compound interest? What is the rule of 72, the rule of 114, the rule of 144? all this are the rules which you are going to learn about in finance. So this is your first pillar, right? What's the second pillar of that is called the business and entrepreneurship. Now we are going to learn about how you become like a business minded. Like when we learn about business, what are the biggest businesses you know? Like when you go to a McDonald's shop, have you ever thought that how does McDonald's make money? Why are they so famous? Why are they all across the world? What's their business model? When you order something on Instamart or Zepto, what's their business model? How do they make money? What's the profit? What is called B2B versus what is called B2C? B2 is business to business, B2C is business to consumer, right? So when you order from Zomato, you are B2C, right? Business to consumer, directly selling to you, right? So that all those business ideas, I'll ask you to watch Shark Tank. Like how would you like to pitch your idea? How would you like to make a business plan, right? So it's all about business mindset, which you can develop at an early age, right? Because we learn about what are the different ways to make money. Either you are an employed, do a job, you are self-employed, you have your own kind of a business, or you have a business which runs on its own. How does McDonald's have so many branches all across the world and still make so much money? Like Starbucks, McDonald's. What's a franchisee model? So we'll learn about business and entrepreneurship, which is very, very critical, right? Very, very. How many are already there for that? If you have not joined, if you have not booked your ticket yet, you can still book your ticket and the link below. I'll put that video. I'll put the link also. It's called yuvagurukool.com/BC, which is bootcamp, right? So you can go there and book your ticket. You can ask your friends to join. Everybody can learn. And also, some बोले सर मैं busy हूँ 21st 22nd को, मैं नहीं हूँ, मेरा college है, मेरा school है, I'm busy. I will give you replay. मतलब you can watch the replay for 2 weeks. Like after 21st 22nd June, you can watch it till like 7th of July. So don't worry about that part. You will get the replays plus a lot of bonuses also, right? So this is the second pillar. What is the third pillar of this? Is going to be about 7 habits of highly effective teens. This is where you build the character. Character कैसे बनता है? जब हमारी आदतें सही हो. ये 7 habits of highly effective people is the highest selling book in the history on personal development. It was done by Sean Covey, right? Stephen Covey, and his son wrote a book on teenagers. So it's called Franklin Covey Institute, and we have the rights to teach this. We have officially taken the rights to teach this. Once you learn these 7 habits, you know जो दुनिया के सबसे बड़े companies हैं, like Amazon, Google and all those, their top level executives, they have to go through these 7 habits. They want to perform at the top. You are going to get that training, 7 habits of highly effective teens, right? So that's one of the foundation of building a strong character, right? So that's pillar number 3. Now comes the pillar number 4, success mindset. Now let me give you this example, what success mindset looks like. There is a regular teen and there is a super teen. What does regular teen do? Waste time on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, procrastinate, eat junk food. What is a super teen? Is like they do meditation, affirmation, visualization on a daily basis. They keep their mind positive. They avoid scrolling and focus on learning, podcast, books, reading, and all that, because you want to become a super teen. How do you get? Everybody loves scrolling. Everybody loves Instagram. Everybody wants to waste time on YouTube because it's all enticing, right? But how do you control that? How do you change that? Is what we are going to learn in success mindset, right? How do you have the mindset of a successful person, right? So that's the difference. Then how do you meditate, right? Because when you have exams, you have projects, you get into a lot of stress or pressure, right? How do you manage your pressure? How do you manage your stress? Is by keeping your cool and calm mindset. How do you keep your cool mindset? By doing meditation. I know some people say, "Arey sir, hum log meditation." I don't believe in meditation. You know, meditation is a superpower. How much time does it take to meditate? 10 minutes. How much time it takes to do meditation, affirmation, visualization? 10 minutes. Right? How much time, how many pages you need to read on a daily basis? 10 pages. Right? How many podcasts you need to? 15 minutes of podcast. Total 45 minutes and you'll become a super mindset. 45 minutes तो एक YouTube stream में से निकाल देते हो आप. Scroll करते करते. एक एक स्क्रॉल, एक इंस्टाग्राम, एक रील देखा और ऊपर ऊपर करते करते 45 मिनट्स निकल गए. आजकल तो हम लोग वॉशरूम में भी लेके जाते हैं. जो काम 10 मिनट का है उसको आधा घंटा लगता है. क्यों? 20 मिनट तो हम लोग बाथरूम में स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं. नाउ सेव ऑल दैट टाइम and use in your success mindset. There is no harm in doing it, but first do the rituals, first do the good things. जैसे बोलते हैं ना, पहले हेल्दी खाना खा लो, जो भी प्रोटीन्स एंड डाइट्स आपको जो चाहिए, carbohydrates, diets, vitamins, minerals, everything, and then you can have a pizza also. But if you only have junk food, then what will happen? You will not become fit, and a fit body will have a fit mind, because you need to think, you need to have ideas. Right? If you eat so much junk food, you will become lazy, drowsy, and procrastinate. If you eat healthy food, and then you can think properly. So that's all, everything is connected, mind, body. जैसे हम अपने बॉडी में जंक फूड नहीं डालना चाहते, वैसे हमारे दिमाग में भी जंक नहीं डालना है. We don't need to put junk, which is all your YouTube. I am not saying you should stop. Don't worry, sir, ये सब मेरा YouTube वीडियो सब बंद करवा देंगे. No, I am not saying that. I'll just give you a better option. I'll just give you something which you will learn, you will love it, you'll educate yourself, you'll entertain yourself, and you'll grow and become a super teen. All the stalwarts which I mentioned, like A.R. Rahman, Sachin Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, all those people started at their teenage. They started their business at teenage. That's the common factor. They did not waste time on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that, or playing outside or movies and that. In those days, there were no YouTube and all that, but at least they were active. So you become a super teen when you take control of your time. You know, you have time which is 24 hours. You have 24 hours. I have 24 hours. Bill Gates has 24 hours. Warren Buffett has 24 hours. Right? The YouTuber has a 24 hour. Instagrammer has a 24 hour. Everybody has 24 hours. How you make the use of it is going to matter. Now, we will teach you about how do you become a producer versus a consumer. Right? You are consuming content, right? Versus you produce a content. Like I have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I produce 2 videos every week. Like this video will also go as one of the YouTube videos. Right? So I do that consistently. I also consume content, but why do I consume content? To learn what other people are doing so that I can do better than them, or I can do the same. Which video is going viral, so I can copy that, or I can make a similar video. Which video is not doing good, so I should not be doing on that topic. Who's getting likes and views and subscribers, then I need to follow them. That's how I consume. But do you consume like that? No, you are a consumer for no reason. Right? If you're not selling the product, then you are the product. Right? So we are going to learn a lot of things. Right? That's the success mindset, which is pillar number 4. Then comes pillar number 5, which is called effective communication. Effective communication is what? Like wherever you go in life, whether in school, college, in your job, in your business, everywhere you need to communicate. What am I doing right now? I'm communicating. How did I build my business? Right? Number 1 training company in stock market. How did I do that? By speaking effectively, communicating effectively. I was born with that? No, I learned it. Do you know that I'm an introvert? I could not talk to 5 people or 10 people in the room, but I can talk to the camera. I can talk on stage because that's my skill. I learned that. How many of you want to be an effective communicator? Say yes in the chat box. Come on. Raise your hand or say yes in the chat box. Effective communicator. You know what? When they surveyed people, that what is your number 1 fear in life? As per the survey, they say that talking in front of public, in front of people, is the number 1 fear. They are not worried about death. Death comes fourth. मरने का टेंशन नहीं है, बोलने का टेंशन है. Can you imagine? That's a survey. And most people face that. So we need to become an effective communicator. And I'll teach you how to communicate effectively. And also give you some hints if you want to become a content creator. Like me, I have Instagram, I have YouTube 1 million plus. We produce like more than 1,500 videos on YouTube. Like I produce 2 reels a day on Instagram. Right? How do you become that if you want to learn that? But otherwise also, let's say not everybody wants to be a YouTuber or an Instagrammer, and for which you need to learn communication. You need to learn communication to talk to your teacher, to talk to your parents, to talk to your siblings, to talk to your friends, to talk to your boss, to talk to your employees, to talk to the vendors, right? You need communication skills, right? That's what we are going to learn in this. That's pillar number 5. And then we have, which is called the pillar number 6, which is technology and its uses. Now, what's the most important thing right now in the world of technology? AI. How many would like to learn AI, which is very simple? Now, you already know AI, just ChatGPT, right? Just put a prompt and get an answer from ChatGPT. That's not. We are going to go beyond AI, beyond ChatGPT. That what are the famous or the most popular AI tools which you can use for producing pictures, videos, songs, and for exams? How do you prepare it? How do you get your answers? How to improve your memory? All those things can be done using AI. So the best use AI for teenagers. That's going to be the module in this. So this 6 things, I think, is the pillar for you to become a super teen. Of course, you need to have a business mindset so that you can make money. Once you have the money, then you can invest. So you need financial literacy. And to do both, you need to have some talent. You need to communicate properly. You need to talk, right? You need to communicate not only through talking, but through messaging, email, or chat, whatever you use it. And then, of course, you need to have the best use of technology. Without technology, you need to know how to use AI, social media, all that to amp up your growth, right? And above, this is all talent. There are 4 pillars which are talent. What are the 4 pillars of talent? Technology, communication, business mindset, and financial literacy. These are the 4 talent. And what are the 2 base, which is character and attitude? Character will be your 7 habits of highly effective teenagers, and mindset, success mindset is your attitude. So if you don't have the right character and the attitude, all the talent is a waste. Right? So we need the talent, but we need the base, which is character and attitude. So these are the 6 pillars of becoming a super teen. Right? If you have still not joined, you can join the Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp, which is happening on 21st and 22nd of June. You can go to the link and click, and you can invite your friends. Now, my strong suggestion is कि ये Saturday, Sunday जब हो रहा है, तब आप बाकी सारा काम छोड़ दे, बाकी सारा अगर हो सकता है तो no browsers, no YouTube, nothing. Just focus as if it's a workshop, as if you are sitting in a school, right? We'll do a lot of fun activities also. And I'm going to be there, Meghna is going to be there, and we might have some surprise guests also to teach you something special, right? So be there on Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 4, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then we all will get into one WhatsApp group, all of us, and continue our learning for another 10 to 15 days, right? So that's what we are going to do. And so that जो भी हमने सीखा है, उसको हम implement करेंगे, उसको हम करके दिखाएंगे. Information is useless without implementation. Write down the quote. Information is useless without implementation. Information बहुत लोगों के पास बहुत कुछ है, लेकिन वो implement नहीं करते तो उनको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Right? And like that, I'm going to give you a lot of quotes. Let me give you my famous quote. Right? Are you guys ready for my famous quote? It's not my quote, I learned from my coaches, is that lazy people never start, losers never finish, legends never stop. लेजी पीपल नेवर स्टार्ट. उन्होंने बूट कैम्प ज्वाइन ही नहीं किया, उन लोग अटेंड भी नहीं कर रहे, उन लोग देख भी नहीं रहे, उन लोग यूट्यूब पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे. लूजर्स नेवर फिनिश. नाउ यू हैव ज्वाइंट, सो डू यू वांट टू बिकम अ लूजर, यू वांट टू बिकम अ लेजेंड? लूजर क्या करते? ज्वाइन कर लेते, शुरुआत कर लेते, लेकिन करते नहीं, कंप्लीट नहीं करते. कंप्लीटिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सम पीपल विल ज्वाइन एट 10 o'clock एंड लीव एट 12 o'clock. नहीं, अभी मैं पक गया, मेरे को बिजी है, मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, वो कर रहा हूँ. दे डोंट कंप्लीट. You start a book, you don't complete. You start a project, you don't complete. You start doing a sport, you don't complete. Right? So losers never complete, and legends never stop. If you are a legend, you will not stop learning. Even after the boot camp, you'll keep learning. हमने last boot camp किया था, उसके बाद WhatsApp group था 5 days के लिए. लेकिन आज उसको 1 महीना होने को आया, फिर भी people are doing it. रोज affirmation, visualization, and gratitude, everything. Those are legends. Some people left the group, nahi, bas, I'm done. They stopped. So if you want to become a legend, you should not stop. I still learn. I still watch podcasts. I still go and attend programs. I have coaches and mentors. I attend boot camps for my growth at the age of 46. And I do it more and more as I grow, because I know that if I want to become a legend, I need to go on. I can't stop. The person who says, I know that, that's all, I don't need to learn more, is a dead person. He's dead. Mentally he's dead because he's not growing. How do you grow? When you learn. So I'm learning, I'm growing. Right? The more you grow, the brain is active. When you stop learning, brain gets dead. Okay? So the session is going to happen on Saturday and Sunday, 21st, 22nd June. Morning 10 to evening 4 o'clock. It might go till 4:30 sometimes. It will have 2 breaks, tea break, lunch break and all that. And it's going to be live on Saturday, Sunday. We'll cover the 6 pillars. Let me show you the 6 pillars on your screen, and make sure you join this. It's a very nominal price. If you order like 2 pizzas, that's the cost of the program. Once you don't order 2 pizzas, but you learn all these things for 2 days. And you can invite, I am sure, if you already have friends whom you can call over to your house, to your place, or you can go there and watch as a group. Like you go for movies together, why don't you learn together? When you learn together, you socialize. You socialize your learning, you learn greater. When you can discuss things also, you can ask questions and you can discuss. So get your friends in your house, or if they are away, get them the link that you also join, and he also join, you also join, and later you can do discussions also. Right? So I wanted to join the Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp, which is happening on 21st and 22nd June, morning 10 to 4. And this is your first icebreaker session. I hope you guys are ready. Be ready with your notes, pen, paper and all that. Also, when you book your ticket, we send you a swag box, like a gift box at your house, provided you give me the right address, okay? When you buy the ticket, put the right address. I'll send you a gift box, which will have certain workbook, notebooks, stickers, affirmation, badges, like bands like this, the one I'm wearing it. All those things will be there in the box, provided you book the ticket in advance. So that if you book on the last day, it will take some time to reach your house. One thing, you have to book in advance. Second, you have to give a proper address with all the details, because it's coming from Mumbai. And then third, you have to use it, all of them. Like you have to do those affirmations every day. If you book the ticket on the last day, you will get your kit, but after the boot camp, because it will take 4-5 days, 5-6 days, or sometimes 10 days to reach your house, depending on where you are compared to Mumbai, right? So, are you guys ready? Say yes in the chat box for Superteens Bootcamp or Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp happening on Saturday, Sunday. Yes or no? Everyone ready? And those who attended once, this time it's going to be new and different. Some of them, of course, will be same, but there will be more stuff this time. And also, as I always say, repetition is the mother of all mastery. Write down another quote for today. Repetition is the mother of all mastery. Right? Bruce Lee said, you know Bruce Lee? He said that I am not afraid of the person who knows 10,000 kicks. I am afraid of the person who has done one kick 10,000 times. So you master one thing by doing it again and again and again and again, you become a master. Right? Great. Repetition is the mother of all mastery. So join the Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp if you have not done, and also the challenge after that. There'll be a 10-day challenge. Okay? And then, of course, we'll have some surprise bonuses and gifts and surprise sessions also. So that's it. I hope you guys are ready. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining this ice-breaking session. I hope the ice is broken. Now you are super ready for Saturday, Sunday. Invite your friends. Be with your parents. They can also learn a lot. And I'll see you on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. for Yuva Gurukool Bootcamp. Till then, enjoy and have a great week ahead.